Hello children, in the last video I made some kind of joke about ductin and hanductins. Well, this is the video covering the idea. Okay, so what are ductin and hanductins? Well, they're like apostrophes except that instead of combining two words into one, in the easiest way I could put it, it makes each letter that you put it on sharp or flat. Trust me, they'll make some sort of sense later. Let's go from right to left and explain what it does to each consonant and some vowels. By the way, like 90% of people just call these maru and tenten, so I'm just going to call it by that. When you put a tenten on u, it makes V sounds, like in vintage, Vin Diesel. By the way, this only works on the letter u. If you put a tenten on, say, the letter a, it wouldn't turn it into va. It would turn it into a sound somebody would say in disgust or pain. So if you want to make words like Valentine or Voldemort, you write a ductin u and then a small vowel of what you need. When you put a tenten on a K, it makes G sounds like kaki can turn into kagi or gaki. When you put a tenten on S, it turns it into Z sounds except for shi, which turns into G. When you put a tenten on T, it turns to D sounds except for chi, which turns into G again, and ts, which turns into z again. When you put a tenten on H sounds, it makes B sounds. Also, if you add maru, it makes P sounds. I never really thought about it, but I just realized that maru is pretty much exclusive for the H family. Now on to the letter elongator, or choompu. This line is used to make sounds longer, such as in game, oh my god, and perfecto. Whenever you think a sound sounds long, use that. Easy. If you're in a casual situation, sometimes you will see this. If you see it, try and say the word more gaily, like hey, or ne, or even Now on to the third thing you need to know, which is the little letters. Little letters are a huge version of letters. No, I'm kidding. Tiny versions of letters, which are used to make sounds missing from the alphabet. There are only 9, and the idea is easy, trust me. Little ts is used for pauses in words such as in sakka, tappuri, or massage. It can even be used at the beginning of a word, primarily in te, which means wait. Now on to the rest of them that acts differently. Little regular vowels a, I, u, e, o are used mostly for sounds like mouth sounds and foreign words like tea, share, feed me. Little y vowels are exactly like the last one except it makes y vowels. Duh. This one is way more common because Japanese words use it a lot. Shampoo, shohin, hyogoken. And finally, I'm going to teach you Japanese punctuations which are different from English ones. It's so simple you'll never have a problem with it. Okay. Periods are donuts, commas are teardrops, and quotation marks are 90-degree lines on the top left corner and the bottom right corner. Everything else like question marks and exclamation marks are all the same. Alright, since this video is pretty short, I guess I'll test you. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da na 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 na. Were you able to get it correct? No? Well, I guess that means you have to restart the video, huh? But if you did get it, congratulations. I guess next episode we start learning numbers. Trust me, it's also very weird. If you think that you learned something, please subscribe. Until then, see ya. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na.